everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying a new technique. Now I always loved and admired Jackson Pollock's art. I do think it's one of the more critical ones or critical artists where you just kind of think, is that really art? Flicking paint onto a piece of paper or canvas or whatever it is. But when you look into the background of it all, how it was the era of the Depression, and they decided to make bright and beautiful artworks because everyone was so depressed. You know, it's called the Great Depression for a reason. And I thought, how can I incorporate this into my acrylic pours? And I thought, why not just follow the same technique? Why don't I just use several different colours to then pour onto the canvas? Instead of putting it into a flip cup or a tree ring pot, I literally just spread around the colours layer by layer and then see how they react together. This is one way I could also look towards for when I'm doing larger canvases, not only to preserve the pigmentation in the colours, but also allow me to naturally layer colours on top of each other. But I find that fluid art is kind of how they merge together, but not really how they transpire into textures and all those lovely little bits and pieces. So we're just going to try this. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I've had fun. I've had a very busy day and I would like to try and relax. And for me, art is the way forward. Unfortunately, it's the time of year that we are experiencing very dark days. Back to the old putting the lights on. All the art materials that I'm using are in my description box, but it's basically a mixture of PVA glue from Poundland, and I've got some Arteza paint which I've transferred into pour medium, and also TTS acrylic paints as well. My usual staples. I'm just going to start. I've already got white on the canvas, but I'm just to try. So I can get my hand moving into the right situation. Any paint that falls off the canvas is totally fine, it's just how it is. And to be honest, I'll probably get a pour off anyway. We'll follow the same process as a pour, I'll just have to pour it off. The same way I would do a normal acrylic pour by tilting. There's nothing really in mind, just gonna have a bit of fun. I found it recently quite hard to turn off. Don't know if anyone else is in the same situation as me. Don't know if it's because it's change of seasons or just generally there's more things to worry about. What's really good about this as well, because how thick it comes out is how fast you can actually pour onto it. I mean, it looks pretty funky right now, so I've put some white around the edges so we can just start to tilt around. The tilting is more to make sure that all the paint that I've put onto the canvas ends up coming off, so I don't get like a weird bit of there we go. I absolutely love this. I love how the marks just seem to merge together, but you've still got all these lovely little bits pieces that are floating around in it. I think this technique is going to be my next favourite thing. Not to judge any of the previous pours that I've ever done, but in terms of favouritism, this is definitely up there. And because the colours, I actually picked the colours because of, I saw one of my favourites of Jackson Pollock's and I was like, I need to use that colour scheme. And I've actually got quite a bit left over, so I can actually do another one of this. And because I'm just using pieces of, well, old acrylic pours, I don't think that need a bit more help in terms of looking a bit more better. I feel like this is definitely a transformation of how I'm going to be able to move across into more acrylic pours, not just favoriting the flip pour or the infinity pour. I would like to now call this pour the Jackson Pollock pour or the Pollock pour or Jackson pour. I don't know, you guys can decide between Jackson Pollock pour, Jackson pour, whatever pour. The colour pour, I don't know. My favourite pour is one of those, can choose exactly what it is, but this is stunning and I absolutely love the process of it all. The colour schemes as well, and because it hasn't muddied, even though the whole process you do lose a bit around the sides, I would much rather lose some around the sides than not have enough and then kind of have to re-pour the whole thing again. But you still get that merging of colours because even though the surface is flat, some of the colours don't have the same consistency, so they either run into each other, they create different colours, and then they just create these lovely secondary and third marks. So this one is going to the side, and I'm going to do another one straight after. But I can't say this without thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Please leave any comments if you'd like to come down below about anything you've seen on my channel, anything about this artwork, anything about, well, anything on my channel basically. In my description box there are links to all my social medias and also my eBay selling account, which is where you'll find all my artworks that I feature on my channel, plus a couple of extras. There's also my PayPal's donation page as well if you'd like to make a donation, or if you'd like to buy an artwork, you're more than welcome to. They're all down in my description box. If you can't do any of that, please just like and subscribe because it does help me in the long run in the same way. But yeah, until then, I shall see you guys later. Bye!